Hi. This video is about the root chakra. So if you're not familiar with the chakras, then you probably need to go back and watch one of my previous videos that has everything to do with what the chakras are and why we would be doing poses and classes and things about them. Our energy centers. So chakra just means wheel, and it's the wheel of energy. So today, working on our root chakra, we usually work from the bottom up. Our root chakra is physical. It's about our body. It's about fear, and sometimes balancing that fear of survival, which, since we're going through the things that we're going through right now with COVID-19, probably a good idea to do some things for our root chakra so that we can balance that physical survival that we all experience so that we don't feel fear, right? Good thing to do. So today is about that. If you haven't seen some previous videos that I've put up, I do have a warm-up. And you might want to do that first, and because we're just going to kind of go right in to doing some root chakra work, okay? And so we're going to come to the mountain pose and standing at the front of your mat. So you would come to the front of your mat like this and stand so that you have some space behind you. And we're just going to begin by breathing and inhale through your nose. And exhale. So anywhere that you ended the previous video of warm-up, just coming to stand. Breathing in and out. So it's about grounding. And I want to show you, there's a symbol here of the root chakra. So I just want to make sure that you're able to see that. And this symbol, called Muladhara, is the Sanskrit word, talks about our spine, you know, our perineal area, about grounding, about survival and stability. So it's just a symbol of that chakra, so it's very interesting. The earth element, the color of red. So we just want to you know, be able to feel grounded today. So I'm going to start here by taking your feet a little bit apart from each other. And we're going to swing our arms and rock our feet back and forth. So coming onto your heel, coming onto the tip of the toes. And we're just making movement here. So we start grounding through our feet, start bringing energy up through the legs. And a nice warm up here for that part of our energy system, getting the energy to move from the feet up into the rest of the body. Great. And then tippy toe here, tippy toe here. We're going to go side to side for a moment. You can swing your arms if you choose to do that. And something that kind of feels good here, swinging your arms. We get into the body. It's real important that we get into the body, start to feel the body, that physical space. And then we're going to shake your leg. So shake your leg, and not swinging the leg because we want to really feel the muscles loose. So shaking, shake the other leg, and shake your arms, hands, shake your hands, and then roll the shoulders up towards the ears. Inhale, exhale, then back down. And then this time, inhaling, rolling your arms up and back, big circle. Exhale, and we'll do that again. Inhale, big circle. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. And then tick-tocking the head from side to side. And just a little bit of movement. So what does it feel like to move? We're going to do this thing we call karma wash. And it's swinging your arms. You want to tap your body. So your arms are swinging. And it's like being in a washing machine. A little twisting back and forth. But it's also starting to feel the body. Right? Feel how the body feels. And movements. Good. And then shake it out again. Just kind of shake the whole body. Right, we're in it. So one of the things that we do a lot in the root chakra is really bringing this root space towards the ground with strength and balance in the body. So we're going to start out by just sort of refining our warrior two pose, because a warrior two is very, very grounding. So we're going to take that right foot and bring the right foot back, turning the toes to the right side. And the others are to the front. So you can be like on train tracks here, which sometimes helps for balance, or you can line up your heel to the arch of your foot in the back. So whichever way that you choose, we're turning the body to that direction. So when the back toes are turned one way, our hips are turned that way as well. So our hips are turned. You might feel that by taking your hands to your ribs and pointing them the same direction as your back toes. Inhale, breath, and bring your arms up. And exhale, we'll turn to look towards that front hand through your peace fingers, I say, your peace men, and gently come into that warrior two. So just sort of refining that by, we find ourselves starting to lean forward a lot, so coming back and reaching back through that back foot, inhaling and exhaling here. And then breathe in, straighten the front leg and reach to the sky, and then just softly bring it back down, looking past your peace fingers. Inhale and exhale. That front knee, not putting a lot of pressure on it. We want to take that knee out towards your second and third toe there. Inhale and exhale. And then back up, breathe in. And exhale back. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. We'll take a big breath in, reach the arms up, straighten the front leg. And on this exhale, we're going to take that back hand, and be your right hand down towards that leg, and just reach back a little bit. Look up, and then we'll come all the way back around. We're going to lift the back heel up and come down to this lunge. So in this lunge, drop the back knee, top of your foot comes to the ground, and we see our roots of our root chakra grounding towards the earth, where there is good calming energy. Mother Earth has beautiful calming energy. We want to feel that. And then reaching up to the sky, and open this up by bringing the hips down again towards that front heel. You can reach your arms high here. You could reach your arms back here. What feels really good to you to open up that space? And then bringing your hands back down to the ground. Curl the toe under. Lift it up. And we're going to walk all 10 toes to face the right side, so that we're coming into that forward bend here. So in the forward bend, bending your knee on one side and then the other, you could walk your hands over. We're really working with those legs. Our legs are an important part of that root chakra, the strength, our endurance, our muscles, our physical body. Inhale and exhale. And then walking this to turn around, and we're going to come to the other side and bring the knee down to the ground. Top of your foot goes down, and the same thing here, lifting up, lift up, maybe reaching back. I really like to reach back and open up space here, taking the hips down. It really feels good in the lower back, in the upper body, opening the throat, bringing in energy there. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands back down to the ground. Curl your toes under. Lift that back knee up. Back to that wide leg. Forward bend. So coming into wide leg here, we'll bring our hands underneath our shoulders. And breathe in and out. So it's kind of like a half stand here, right? All 10 toes are facing the same direction. Fingertips, I've got my 5, I call cupcake hands. So you put your hand down over the cupcake, and you don't want to get icing on your hand. So you're pushing into those fingertips to keep that up. So cupcake hands will also help your wrists. Right? Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and out. And then we'll walk this down so that maybe we reach back between our legs just for a moment and see what we can do with that. So just reaching back, inhale and exhale. And then walking this back up, and we'll take our feet and bring them in, heel toe, about 2 times, and then turning those toes out. We're going to gently move a little bit as we just come all the way up. Breathe in and out. Toes are turned out. So you might notice that when you bend your knee that it's over those first, second, and third toe there, so that we feel that movement. And it's good to feel the movement. Things stay soft. So in yoga, we don't want to damage our joints. So we're using muscle, and the muscle hugs against the leg. And I found as I age that more and more I need to use those muscles because we lose some of our muscle strength, and so we want to use our muscles. And also some damage that's being done in the joints from over time, over years. Some people have arthritis, right? So feel that. And then hands are going to be on your hips here, lifting through the crown of your head. Inhale a breath. And on the exhale, we're going to come into a gentle squat here. So it doesn't have to be really far. You can go really far and open that. Or you can go back a little bit. You want to find your edge. We call our edge is it too much of a challenge, and are you able to breathe? So inhaling and exhaling, rooting that grounding that root chakra to the ground. Breathe in and out. Great, so we're going to bring that up and exhale, and then we'll walk our feet in again. Heel toe them in, or you can just gently step in to that mountain pose again. And breathe in and out. And we'll take a deep breath in here as you reach your arms up and coming forward into a forward bend, reaching out and over. Reach and grab your elbows. Keep things soft, keeping things soft. Let your head release. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. And then reverse swan dive here. Inhale, bringing your arms out and up, and palms come together. Exhale to your heart, and then to mountain. Take a moment. Great. So we're going to go through the warrior two pose again, just to allow for the most grounding that we can get, and also to refine that pose maybe a little bit more for future practices as well. So again, coming to the front of your mat here, we'll take a deep breath in and step back with your right foot as about 3 feet, they say, or if you took your hands out in this direction, turned your fingers down, your ankles are underneath your fingertips. So if you don't get that far, that's okay. That's just something that you might look forward to in the future, right? We do that. And then we're bringing our arms up. Inhale, turn your palms up so that they're facing the sky. And once your palms are up, you can level the palms of your hands to your shoulders, and then gently turn the palms over. So we're opening the heart here all the time. Take a deep breath in, and on the exhale, turning to look past your peace fingers in the front, and bending that front knee, reaching back, reaching forward, and just refining that front knee a little bit, grounding through the back as much as you're grounding through the front, and pushing through the shin rather than pushing through the knee. So push through the shin and bring that into a deeper pose. Inhale and exhale, and then coming out of reach up, and we'll turn it back around. We're going to reach out for our feet, all 10 toes facing the same direction. And then inhaling a breath, we'll reach up. And turning the left toes then, right? Exhale, we'll go into warrior two on the other side. So we know we can refine our pose here, turning the palms up, looking. And it's okay to make movement to get to what you want, right? Getting to what you want. Inhale and exhale. And then reaching up again, all 10 toes in the same direction. And exhale and fold. Breathe in and out. With your hands, cupcake fingers on the ground, we're going to heel toe our feet in until they're right outside of our hips and toes are turned out. So a little bit closer than our goddess pose that we did earlier. Hands on the ground, we're going to begin to come down. So coming down into a squat. Now I know this pose is not simple for everyone. We do the best we can. You can stay here and find some practice in that, or you can come all the way down. Maybe, I have a block here, maybe you sit on a block. Sometimes sitting on a block allows you to get into that position enough to be able to do it later, so we start doing, and I say that because we want to take our time getting into poses. We get into poses, we do the best we can, we're not forcing anything, and the less you force it, the more progress you're going to make. Palms of your hands together. Inhale and exhale. Now if you're doing fine here without the block, maybe your heels are up, you can take a blanket and fold a blanket underneath your heels. And that way you're able to rest on that as well. So there's lots of things that you can do. You can use things. Breathe. If you don't have a block, maybe you use a book or 3 books or a stack of books. Whatever you need, that's what you want. It's your practice. Inhale. Grounding, rooting. Long exhale. Another big deep breath in. Long exhale. And then ever so gracefully, we're going to try to make our way to the ground. So our hips come down and we'll gently stretch the legs out. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see that. We're going to stretch them all the way out in what we call Dandasana, staff pose, toes pointed towards the sky. Open the heart. So not pushing into this, right? Where fingers are pointed towards your feet, and we're just gently letting those hands press on the ground. Not hard. You feel the ground. You want to feel the ground here. It's very important. We're grounding today. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. And we'll take a deep breath in as you raise your arms up to the sky, exhaling, reaching out and over towards your feet, towards your ankles, towards your shins. Belly comes to your leg, heart comes down. You want to get as far as you can go here, keeping things nice and long in the spine. Inhale and exhale. If it feels good and you've got the lower back length in there, just go ahead and come forward with the head a little. Breathe in and out. Lift the head, the shoulders. And we'll come to bound ankle pose, which is bringing the bottoms of your feet together. Another really good grounding pose here. So knees are out, and again, blocks, blankets. If it's difficult, maybe sitting on something. Blankets are nice to sit on. You want to sit on the edge of the blanket here to keep the spine straight and long. Breathe in and out. Close your eyes, and I know sometimes you have to watch what the teacher is doing, but when these moments where we're sitting, just grounding into the body, breathe in and out. Perfect. Now coming to Sukhasana, or something maybe that feels better. Sukhasana, our cross-leg position, one leg in front of the other, is how that would work, so that we can open those hips a little bit more and open up the channels, you know, the energy centers there. So sitting really tall, so we're opening up space in the center of the body. Not only are we working with energy here, we're physically working with opening up spine, our body, our movement, our hips, our knees, you know. So making space. Inhale and exhale. Good. So just a gentle little meditation here, a little short meditation at the end of this. And then you would go into Shavasana. And I won't go into the full Shavasana today, but we do need to always remember to do some form of relaxation after our practice. So we'll do a little bit of meditation here. We'll go to the back and do some other things, and then I'll leave you to your Shavasana. So, and maybe you feel a little more grounded after this. So we want to be aware of the body. Aware of how your seat feels on the ground. You feel your breath going in and out. You feel the energy of your body flowing, all the parts of your body, every cell. And as you're inhaling, bringing in your prana, your life force, your life energy. And as you're exhaling, releasing anything is not serving you today. And just imagine your spine, the spine of your body, carrying signals from your brain down and out. As if you have electricity flowing into every part of the body, every cell. And at the base of your spine, at your seat, imagine that electricity going out and down into the earth, as if it were roots. Going into the earth deep. And deeper. And deeper. And it becomes aware of the roots of others on the earth. And it reaches out, reaching out to be connected. Finding connection and intertwining. until you don't recognize your own roots to be different than anyone else. And we give each other hope and calm and love. And gently we'll begin to bring our roots back slowly. Begin to unwind up through the earth and back into our spine. Gently up the spine into our brain. And we feel gratitude and peace and love. Deep breath in through your nostrils and slowly out of your nostrils. And we'll come to lie on your mat. And we'll bring your knees into the sky, arms at your side, a little rocking from side to side here. And then bringing your knees into your chest. Inhale and exhale, toes pointed towards the sky. And then bringing your feet in the air. And just allow them to be there for a moment. Nothing to do. And bringing the bottoms of your feet to the ground, and we'll stretch our legs out. Inhale and exhale.